Alrighty, good morning everyone. Bucky's Free Cree Radio here with your host, Bucky. Now, what we got going on today, just a quick informative panel of what we're doing and what we're talking about today. There are a couple of things we got going on here. Let me see. I just got to look that up. Should I really set that up before? Yeah, stuff and things. Let's see here. It was on Instagram. We'll go check out over there. Spar Marathon. Today we want to talk about the Spar Marathon roofing competitions. It's an event that's held yearly. It says you've been streaming 9 hours. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe it's just 9 hours in total, Chronex. But anyways, although as well, we gotta look at these events here. Maybe I didn't fucking turn it off anyways. But welcome to the chat, Chronex. I am looking for a picture. Let's see where it's at. I want to talk about what's going on this month. Probably a little easier just to look it up on my phone, actually. Freaking looking up things online. The computer and all that is a little bit of a hassle. But anyways, although as well, let's see here. They got to post more of this. They do have a lot of videos going on right now about how the competition's held. We actually had a couple of practice boards competitions, little in-house freaking things that we had going on. Okay, let's see. Is this the one? March 12th? March 12th. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me have my coffee here. 1 second. You're going fucking hard. Maybe it means like 9 hours in total so far on Kick. I don't quite know. But I have been streaming for... I've been really just pushing the streams now, guys. Really trying to get it out there and doing my best. I really want to push over from full-time roofer to... full-time streamer, and stream while I'm actually on the roof, and stream while I'm at home, and stream like just at all times. I've been doing this every day. The only way you can actually get good at anything is if you do it all the time. If you want to do something, just start. But anyways, remember, guys, whip out your pens and jot this down. So the Spar Marathon Roofing Supplies actually has this in-house, actually open house and trade show, right? So they have a bunch of booths that are going to be over there, and it's going to be exciting. They have a free lunch, free jacket, and it actually starts on Tuesday, February 24th. So if you guys go out to Calgary, I live in Calgary, the YYC. If you guys are out in the Calgary area, definitely come out there to see me. I'm going to host it, of course. I'm the host, man. Of course, we're going to go to the freaking Spar Marathon roofing competition. You think I'm not going to be the host? So, Calgary, it's on 2780 24th Ave Northeast. So make sure to freaking jot that down, boys. It's going to be 8 o'clock to 4 p.m. And we're going to have Free Cree Radio there all day. High Views and myself and the roof mechanic Just Don are all going to be over there. There's a fastest shingler competition. It's going to be used with a coil gun, 750 for first place. And second place is 500. Then 250 for third place. And then fourth place and fifth place get a respective $100. Third, second, and first get a trophy. First place gets their name on the trophy. And then we have the fastest nailer. It's a speed roll game, as many nails as you can put in. It's a 7/8 board, so it's really thick. 1-inch nails. You can actually choose from 1-inch nails to 1.25 inches. The board is just about the same size as a tab. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, you get what. Okay, but yeah, same size as the tab here. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull this up over here, actually. See if my Instagram was working over here so I could show you guys. One second. do you search on this stuff, man? Okay, they were just there. There's Spire Marathon here. I think their competition is right. We'll show you which one I'm reading from. This one here. This one's the one I'm talking about. Okay, so there's the... Now I should just duplicate this here. Whatever. You get what I'm saying. There's the fastest shingle stripper competition. It's as fast as you can get all the shingles off. There's deductions for leaving nails into the board there. It's it's $100 for, once again, fifth and fourth place. Third place wins $250 and a trophy. Second place is $500, and again, first place $750 with cash and the trophy and your name on the trophy. What is up, Evan? We are waiting on our job to load. You know how Mondays go. It's a little slow, but that's why we do the Free Cree Radio in the morning till we get everything going. And right now it's 8:30, so we get to have our coffee in the morning and enjoy our time. It's one of those, if you're a radio host, this is your job. So welcome to my part-time radio show job. But, so for it's a 4x8 sheet plywood. Again, it's 7/8 fucking plywood. It's held on February 24th in Calgary. Come sub for me, I'll keep you busy. What area are you in, Evan? We have a giant job out in Canmore that we're working on. It's we're prepping it tomorrow, and then we're waiting on another one to load today. So by the time we get that loaded there, freaking probably be a little late, but maybe me and Justin will go check it out. But for this competition there, that one is on the 24th in Calgary. Now the next one is Thursday, February 26th. So if you guys go to Edmonton, which I'll also be over there in Edmonton, it's going to be in 6210 97th Street. That's by the Timmy's and the Esso over there, right beside the Great Canadian and the Jason Global and Roof Mart. If you guys know those areas, if you guys go buy your material over there, Intercon, all the supply companies are all in the same area. But Spire Marathon just moved to a bigger warehouse, so the place is going to be a nice, cool area. It's amazing there that they're growing huge over there. Do you ever do anything with flat roofers? Well, the flat roofers don't really. I don't know. It's an hourly gig, and it's like when I do hourly, it's more like a $45 an hour minimum that I would charge for anything that I go do. Otherwise, I'd just be like, well, I'll just stay home. You know what I mean? But the Edmonton show is on the February 26th. Once again, there's going to be vendors there with a free jacket, and everyone else that's over there give out free swag. I always go hit up the Owens Corning booth for the Pink Panthers because my daughter loves those Pink Panthers. She used to have so many of them. She was obsessed with them because I'd stop at, all 5 competitions and go hit every booth and get every Panther there every time. But also as well. So that's the Alberta competition, right? They have the Alberta one. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be really fun. Also, the winner of the Calgary competition is going to go up against the winner of the Edmonton competition. There's going to be a trophy, a cash prize of $300, and the title of the Grand Champion Master Shingler of Alberta. So that's a whole different freaking title for you that you get to have. And it's just interesting, man, to freaking go out there and just really enjoy yourself. You don't really, it's not even really about winning. It's just going off. No, it's no problem to be curious about that. We all have fun, doing whatever with everybody. I just, couple of people I flat roofed with. The first time I actually flat roofed, though, I never got fucking paid for that. It was, the people were, I posted a couple of things of what they were doing, and then everyone just like, man, this is not how you flat roof. I'm like, I don't know, man. This is how I've been shown, man. They just drop you off the job and expect you to know everything. But basically what I've been told with flat roofing is as long as you can put the ice guard on, If you can put ice guard on flat, you could do roofing. Let's see here. Let's bring down this volume. How was that? Was I a little too loud there earlier? Is that a little better now? Okay. Let's see here. As I was saying, okay, March 12th. Oh, is this one? Yeah, okay, March 12th. Sheesh. In March, that's pretty far away. March 12th is the 380 Raleigh Street, Winnipeg, Manitoba competition. Let's see here. One second. One more question there from the chat box. Okay, got another random question. What about your thoughts on putting rubber coating on over top of Torch-On? Well, I did actually have like a type of there was a CEO that got a hold of me that I was supposed to start estimating these products on. I was supposed to do a roof that had some kind of coating on it too, and it was like roll on. And my issue is estimating instead of sending out estimates. I'll do the job, just tell me what I gotta do, get me the material and all that. But I was supposed to get the material, supply the material, get paid from it, and then I'm like, just rather just do subcontracting, you know. I'm like, I don't even know the numbers on anything to adjust. Just tell me what you're gonna pay me, tell me what I'm supposed to get paid, and I'll go do that. But I don't really think about rubber coating or Torch-On. It's not even in my thought process. I just don't think about it. It's not not a whole. It's not in my head at all to even think about flat roofing at all, unless somebody tells me how much I'm going to get paid for it, you know. Okay, once again, there's going to be a fastest shingler competition, faster nailer competition, and the fastest shingle stripper competition. They have out in Winnipeg, the Racka brothers. They have a whole freaking crew over there. They all win first place. Last year they came out and they just absolutely annihilated everyone, man. Fucking destroyed us there. And you know, they walked away with a good chunk of change. Like, imagine winning first place on you know, shingling and ripping, and just, was that like $1,500 you get to walk away with? And it was pretty interesting, man. What is up? Was that NPR? NRR? How you doing? Good morning. Welcome to Bucky's Free Cree Radio. I completely feel the same way. I just got contracted about a job. Absolutely, man. Like, I don't know if I get told on what to do there, and if it's under their freaking workers' liability compensation, or if it's under their liability, I'll go do it. But putting my name on it under my own liability on a job that I'm not really 100% about, or you know, knowledgeable about, I'm not gonna go out of my way with it, right? I'm like, I'll learn on your job. I just don't want to be contracted out to do the entire job when I'm not 100% sure about a product. But anyways, although, hey, Daddy Roofing for Life. Okay, guys, 1 second. Let me finish this. The Spar Marathon Roofing Competition in Winnipeg, once again, is going to be on March 12th. And we're going to see the Racka Boys there. Okay, now for the final one that has over 15 grand in cash prizes. And there's going to be 38 trophies that can be won in the Ontario competition. So, let's get into it here. Sheesh, oh sheesh. It's a big one here. I got to freaking... let's see if I can zoom in or something on this. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm figuring it out. Okay. I'm learning how to use this fucking computer, man. Okay. Oh, sheesh. All right. This one is at the Spar Marathon Roofing Supplies Open House and Trade Show, the 2026 competition. It's on Tuesday, March 3rd, Weston Road, 3689. And it's in Weston, Ontario. If I didn't tell you it's in Weston, Ontario, it's in Weston, Ontario. That one is held from 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock. March 3rd. Once again, that's March 3rd. I'll be in Ontario, Toronto, March 3rd. And then there's another one held on Thursday, March 5th. Jot that down. Make sure to get your pens out and jot down March 3rd and March 5th. I'll be out in Toronto, Ontario. Okay. March 5th is the one in Pickering, Pickering, 1350 Church Street, S South. What does that mean? Stand for South? Yeah, Ontario. I'm not quite sure with Anyways, Pickering, Ontario, 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock. You can come and compete, and again, over $1,500, 15,000, 15 grand in cash prizes. Whew. Sorry, I'm just drinking my coffee here. It's a good morning. Okay. The fastest shingler competition. The 7 fastest times of each day compete for first place overall. The first place, again, $750 cash prize and a trophy. Second place, $500 cash prize and a trophy. Third place, $300 cash prize and a trophy. So everybody that's following me on every platform, definitely come out, say hi. If I'm in the, if I'm competing, just I may have a look on my face, but that's just because I'm locked in. Just go ahead and still come talk to me, man. It's not a big deal. I love talking to everyone that's out there. Love talking to roofers. There's a coil gun, so there's a difference in the Ontario one. There's a coil gun competition. Again, you can get a first, second, and third with a trophy. It goes from $200, $250 to $300 for first. And then the fourth, fifth, and sixth get a respective $100. That's Weston and Pickering. So you can win trophies at both of those places. Also, the hand nail competition, the one that yours truly always places in. Even when I had a broken hand the one year, and I still actually placed second. I broke my pinky, I broke my fucking my knuckles, and it was actually the fingers that I grabbed the nails with, so I couldn't use this pinky. I was out one fucking finger, so I had to flip them, but I was still able to use, letters. Okay, so the hand nail competition, man. Again, fourth, fifth, and sixth have a respective $100. Third, second, and first, you get $200, $250, and $300 with a trophy. And for those ones, let's see here. We'll move on to Actually, sorry about that. I made a mistake on that. The coil gun, you get those, and there's the actual hand nail one. So you actually get to have a board that you hand nail on, right? Bruce, what's that? It's Monday, bro. Got to work. Hella, just kidding. Get to work. Absolutely. Like I said, I definitely want to push over from doing the roofing full time to streaming and roofing. So if I can get that figured out here to actually just get paid for being able to just talk to everybody, and it's a big dream of mine. It's always been a big fucking giant dream to run something like a free Cree radio show, and it was a joke before, but I'm definitely pushing over to try to stream a lot more. And if I can get this figured out, man, one day you'll see me all over the place, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, Bruce. I really appreciate that. It means a lot that I've been getting a lot of support with doing the streaming. Like, again, I love roofing. I fucking love it. I love going in. I love smashing on my bundles. I love making my content while I'm up there. And now that we've been monetized on Facebook, I really am trying to push it, but we are trying to move over to the streaming platforms that are on there. We have the Twitch, the Kick, and, I've been on YouTube for years. If you guys known me from way back in the day, I've been doing the YouTube for freaking since I was 17, man. I was but a boy. So again, there's 2 boards out in the Ontario competitions, hand nailing. So you can win for shingling on a bundle with the coil gun, and then you can win for the hand nail one, and that's just putting on one bundle, a 4x8 sheet with a plumbing boot. That's an OD, like one of the hard ODs, the hard plumbing boots, and then they have a vent. Usually they use Duraflow over there. And again, man, you don't put no paper, you don't put on any drip edge, no ice guard, no gable starter, just the starter on the bottom. And you got to remember, like, everyone's like, oh man, why aren't you prepping it? I'm like, well, that's because we're ripping this off literally immediately. What is up, Robert? How are you feeling tonight? Welcome to Bucky's Free Cree Radio. No roof today, I see. No, once again, I'm just trying to get more to doing the radio show as much as I can in the mornings. We have a roof loading on later on today. You know how Mondays are. But definitely just trying to give everybody the entertainment that they need or they want. They love to have smooth jazz in the morning, you know. Definitely just having a good time, though. Again, I'm just trying to read off this before I move on to, getting ready for work. We're having my morning coffee. Usually I like to sit there till 9 o'clock in the freaking morning anyways. But again, job's loading today. Then another one's loading tomorrow. And then we'll be off doing all that stuff. But again, just trying to freaking follow my dreams of being a streamer. Hopefully you guys all enjoy the journey. See how it goes. But, that's one thing I don't want people to be... not jealous, envious, or anything. I don't want people to be sour that I am switching over from roofing every day, being in survival mode, and just really, killing myself at work. Like I love it. I love roofing, man. I love working hard, but I just don't want to keep doing this for the rest of my life of going in every day, waking up in the morning, and just fucking pushing. I want to try to do both. And if I could get this figured out, we'll see how it goes. Okay, again, guys, I'm just trying to read off the rules of the competition that we have going on. So, the Spar Marathon Roofing Competition in Ontario, there's a fastest nailer one. It's going to be, once again, $200, $300, and $500 for how many nails you can put on a second. In Ontario, they did have, the most nails out there. The most, with the new rules... What is that? Hey, what's up, Bucky? Worst roof that kicked your ass? The worst roof that kicked my ass? Ooh, I would just say, even just this summer, I threw my back out. And, this year, yeah, man, it's literally just when you rip up a shingle, then, 7 are freaking held on, and it twists you, it pinches your back a little bit. It's not even about, which roof kicked my ass the most. It's just how it goes, sometimes. And there's been quite a few jobs that I've actually walked off of because I'm like, fuck this, man. It's not that's kicking my ass. It's just, just not worth it. I've actually walked off a giant freaking 10, 12 roof. I'm like, you know what, man? The pay's going to take forever, man. I'm like, I'm not freaking equipped. I'm like, it was just me and Just On. It was fucking over 800 bundles of malarkey. We loaded it, cleaned it up, and then we're like, yeah, man, this isn't it, man. This ain't it for me. But that was a giant job that I was just like, no, thank you. There was also a couple of other giant ones. Cedar, I love my big cedar jobs. It's never actually kicked my ass. It's a rewarding freaking outcome every time I do a giant cedar rip, just seeing all the cedar get ripped off and then put it, either I put cedar back on or I'm usually using the Euro Shield or the thicker malarkey shingles or just some kind of class 4 that they usually exchange it with. But anyways, although as well, once again, I'm just trying to read out the Spar Marathon competition here. So, once again, there's the fastest shingle stripper competition as well. It's as fast as you can rip off a 4x8 sheet plywood. In Weston Road in Pickering, you actually get to choose if you're going to rip the coils or the hand nails. And, honestly, from my experience, the hand nails are just so much easier to rip off, man. I enjoy doing that one because I'm not as burnt out. I'll follow you on all platforms. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. I am really I'm really working on it, man, to build up a following and see what we can actually work on and getting done here. Okay. Pickering, Weston Road hand nail strips, and Weston Road, Pickering. Okay. The thing about Pickering and Weston Road, since they're kind of a little closer together or they've just been doing it longer, that's the longest. That's the place that they've been doing the longest, right? The competitions. There is a Grand Master prize over there. So not like the way we do it in Alberta, we do Calgary versus Edmonton, but the way they do it in Ontario, they actually have 3 Grand Master. Let's go. So thank you so much for following me. Let's go, boys. So welcome to Bucky's Free Cree Radio with your host, Bucky. And and our new follower. Thank you. I really appreciate the follows. Every little bit helps, man. It really, really, it's a good feeling, man. It's a great morning to get a new follower. Thank you so much. Okay, once again, let's go. Okay, so there's going to be 3 Grandmaster prizes. So the fastest in Weston is going to go against the fastest in Pickering. Let's go, boys. Let's go. So you get your name on the trophy. The thing about like Weston and Pickering, they had a you win a trophy, but you don't get your name on the trophy if you win in Weston. You got to go out to Pickering, so that way you get your name on the trophy. It's different from the Calgary and Alberta, or Calgary and Edmonton, because you get a respective trophy on you get your name on each respectful trophy, but out there you have to win in Weston and Pickering to get that fucking first place. It's a lot harder to get your name on any of them, and anyone that does, man, it's amazing. It's really good. It's Bruce. Yeah, man, perfect. Thank you so much, man. We're like I said, I'm trying to work on getting my Instagram up to 10K as well, but anything that's posted to a Facebook goes to Instagram anyway, so we're doing all right over there, but I'm not quite getting the follows over there. We'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. Again, the fastest shingler goes up against the fastest only for the coil gun, though. The coil gun nailers are the only ones that get their name on the trophy. Actually, the way it works, the fastest hand nailer can sometimes go against the fastest coil gun nailer because the restrictions were really hard, but lately the coil guns have been dominating a little bit because a lot of people are getting really good at the nailing in the process there. Before, blow-throughs or freaking missed nails, you would just get immediately deducted, but right now the coil gun nailers are really, really cracked. They're just freaking doing really amazing with the times that they have. I did the hand nailing. I think I got third place in the 4x8 nailing a sheet on. And I've won Grandmaster out in Ontario for the nail, so I got my name on the nail. And then there's the Ripper. So like I said, again, Weston and Pickering both. Once you win that in Pickering, you have to go to Pickering to win, and then that's when you get your chance to get your nail or your name on the trophy. So I hope that's as informative as I can be about the competitions. Again, Tuesday, March 3rd, Thursday, March 5th for the Pickering and Weston Road. Let's see here. Tuesday, this February, on February 24th, Thursday, February 26th in Edmonton. So, once again, I will be at every single competition. Where's the goop? We'll play the goop. You want to play some goop, man? We'll get the goop. We can get the goop. Actually, I'm going to go check to see if my job's loaded. I'm just drinking my coffee, giving you guys your free Cree radio that you guys so much crave. I know how much you guys crave this, so giving the people what they want. And really, like I said, just moving on over to the radio show as much as I can in the morning, and try to do it at work once I get a second phone. So definitely drop over some donos so that way I could work on buying a new phone. I just really want that iPhone 17. If somebody buys me that iPhone 17, we can start streaming every day, guys. I just feel like, just playing around, guys. I'll go to work and make that myself to go get it. And let's see, what else do we have? There's one more thing I wanted to bring up to everybody. One more thing. Let me just search over here. How's everyone doing this morning besides what I got going on? Waiting on my job to load. It's one of those things, people always want to see if you're working. Okay. Alrighty. So, let's get into it. I know if you guys are going to the competitions or if you're going to miss the competitions, if you're in Edmonton and you can't make it out to the competitions on February 24th from Edmonton, there's actually Edmonton Maximum Masterclass. So Ventilation Maximum we'll have the 2026 workshops going around this year. So this year's master classes are in Edmonton, February 24th. Definitely get a hold of Ventilation Maximum. There's only so many tickets left, so many seats that are out there. Perfect, man. Yeah, this mug is I splurge bought it. You know, sometimes you shouldn't. Sometimes I just shouldn't have money, man. When I walk into freaking Home Depot, I'm like, fuck. I get obsessed with all the Milwaukee stuff, and I feel like it's like, you know, you walk into a toy store and you want all the Fisher Price tools, and I'm like, God dang. All right, but anyways, okay, moving on. In Calgary on February 25th, there will be a masterclass. So if you guys want to come see me at the Ventilation Masterclass, it'll be on Calgary, February 25th. February 25th. Jot that down, boys. Jot that down. Okay, and if you're out in Saskatchewan, in Saskatoon, there's going to also be another masterclass here. Let's see if I could pull this up over here, guys. Sorry about that. I'll freaking... You know, I might have to get a third monitor. No, but I have my laptop. It works out perfectly. I can search other things on that, and, you know, it works out for me just fine. Okay. Here it is. Alrighty. There it is. You guys can kind of see that over there. So, the Ventilation Masterclass is actually, it's a workshop with hands-on training, and you get to learn how to install the vents that yours truly loves to use. It is out in, again, we'll start from the top. The Victoria, Vancouver, and Kelowna one are just finished. The Alberta one, or the Alberta ones, are coming up. They'll be on the February 24th and February 25th. It'll be Edmonton first, February 24th. Calgary, February 25th. And I'll be over there, so definitely come see me. Go buy your tickets so you can get in there and come see me. I only actually got like 2 tickets this time, just for me and just on. I would have had a couple to give away, but nobody has really hit me up or really asked about it. So I'm like, how can I give you a ticket if I don't know if you really want to come, you know? But anyways, although Saskatchewan, March 2nd in Saskatoon. I know nobody's probably doing that much out in Saskatoon. It's fucking cold out there, or it was. I'm just kidding. I know everyone's out there smashing it off. But although as well, in Manitoba, there will be one on March 4th in Winnipeg. And that's the only one out in Manitoba. So definitely go check that out if you got the time. If you aren't fishing, I know everyone loves their fishing out in Manitoba. It's a great place to do the ice fishing. It's, you know, there's probably still going to be freaking some snow out there. Okay. So, let's try to bust these ones off, see if I pronounce these all correctly. Ontario, there's going to be the one in London, January 27th, Mississauga, February 2nd, Cornwall, February 3rd, Sudbury, February 10th, Cambridge, February 13th, Ottawa, March 3rd. February. I'm in Manitoba. Yeah, I won't actually be in the Manitoba one, March 4th. But I will be there for the roofing competition at Spar Marathon. So I already have that one booked. It's I think we said it was March 13th. Anyways, look it up if you need. Go to the Spar Marathon Roofing Supplies, and you can go check out the dates that I read out. I did my best to keep reading them out, say the words as many times as I could. But anyways, although as well. Okay, Ottawa, March 3rd. That's the only one there. Sheesh, did we miss these ones in Ontario? I think these ones already passed. Because January 27th, February 2nd, February 3rd, February 10th, February 13th, and are we still in February? What am I wrong here? What month is it? Okay, January's over. Sorry guys, I'm freaking. It's the morning, you know, when you haven't had your coffee yet. Okay, Quebec, February 4th, 11th, and 25th. Man, is it February right now? Am I just that tired right now? Yeah, okay, it's February 9th. February 9th. So, Brossard? Frick, man, I'm not going to be able to pronounce these Quebecois names. Drummondville? February 4th is over. Brossard on February 11th. I've never had to pronounce any Quebec cities before. I'm just going to butcher these. Mascoche? Frick, I'm going to pronounce it like I'm freaking native here, man. Okay, February 25th in Mascoach. Quebec, March 3rd. Gatineau, March 4th. What is that one? Chicoutimi, March 10th. Was that Levi's on March 12th? And Troy Rivers, March 17th. Oh man, I'm so fucking sorry about that. I've never had to pronounce Quebec names before. I should definitely get on learning that. Sorry about that, guys. There's webinars as well. It's going to be online, March 11th in English, and then for French, March 18th. You know, they need a couple of days to probably Duolingo all that, and March 18th. No, I'm just kidding. Ventilation Maximum is actually a Quebec-owned company. They've been doing it for 40 years with their powder-coated vents. So go check that out. I'll be at the one on February 24th for the Ventilation Masterclass. And I think that's all we have for today for information of what we got going on. Definitely, we do... so what I've been doing online, we've been playing video games, Arc Raiders, late at night to stream. And then slowly working on streaming at work. For me, it's really hard to stream at work because I'm absolutely locked in when I shingle. Like, when I shingle... nothing else matters. That's the only thing I think of. I just get the shingling done. But up to ripping, prepping, and spreading out all the bundles, I do not even think of anything up until I'm shingling. Like, I'll crack all my videos up until I'm shingling, and then once I'm doing that, I've been using the metas to clip my 3 minutes here and there, and yeah, we got that going on. But let's see here. What else you guys got going on? Bruce, though, thank you for following me on all my platforms. I really appreciate that. You guys, I want you to have a good morning, a good time, and maybe we'll try to do half hours in the morning because it does take a lot to, my throat gets dry and my coffee only takes half an hour to drink. We'll slowly work on getting just on into the podcast a little bit. I just don't have enough room in my bedroom, so it's like we're a little cramped. But once I get a bigger place and a little office, man, we'll see how this works. What is up, Jordan? Welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining. We're just explaining everything that was going on. We have the Spar Marathon competitions and the Ventilation Masterclass. There's no competition, the Ventilation Masterclass class, but it's going to be going on at the same time as the competition, so everyone has to go check those out, go get their tickets. There's the tickets for the masterclass. The competitions are free to watch, so definitely just go there to watch them. Once again, I'll be in the Calgary one. I actually booked all my flights for all of them. There will be free lunch, jackets, merchandise that you can get from the vendors that are over there, so go check that out. And there will be sales. There's going to be a lot of sales at the Spar Marathon competitions. They're giving away door prizes, and all you gotta do is just walk in, sign your name, get your brochure filled out. They have a little passport, so you go up to all the vendors that you have to go talk to, and then once you're done that, they'll you'll get the goop, man. You go get the goop. That's how you get the goop, man. You gotta freaking go get those passports and brochures all figured out, man. And you're golden, man. You're good to go, man. That's how I always. That's what I always say, man. You know what I always say, guys. And I've been saying it for years, man. Time to go to work. All right, guys.